Hello, hello. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be talking about season characters and how to pick a class that you think you'll enjoy playing. I am going to assume that you have now chose a version of the game you'd like to play on, have installed the game, and are ready to go. The only thing to do next is, of course, press start. As a brand new player, you're going to be recommended by the developers, other adventurers, your friends, anyone that has played this game for more than 3 seconds to start as a season character on a season server. There are tons and tons of benefits. Start as a season character on a season server. Click confirm. The very first screen that you're presented with is a choose class screen. You can click through each character and watch a tiny video of this character's awakening stance and main hand succession stance. Each class, aside from a few, Deadeye being a brand new class that doesn't have an option to look at main or awakening, but most classes have 2 different specs, so if you count up all the classes and consider that there's 2 versions of each class, there are many to choose from. Because there are so many to choose from, I actually recommend clicking back. When you click back, you'll be at your character select screen. Here, you can choose trial and actually create a trial character. Instead of immediately creating a seasonal character and starting the game, you can create a trial character, click create character, click yes. Now you can choose a class, create on the bottom right, name it, knowing that this is just a trial character. I wouldn't bother with the customization of this character. Name it, create character at the bottom right again. Are you sure you want to name it this? Yes. It's going to probably be a deleted character soon anyway. You will see when you create a trial character that it's level 60 under the trial tab. On the far right, you will see the button that says enter. If you click enter, you will get a notification that says only season characters can join a season server. That's because the game chose a server for us initially. On the bottom right, you can click server selection. Now you can see all of the servers available. Again, as a new character, you will want to start your initial season character on a season server. For the time being, while we're trying characters out as trials, we will choose any one of these servers. Although your characters are locked to the region, for example, if you chose North America, your characters are not locked per server and can visit any one of these available servers at any time. The only exception being a seasonal server is for season characters only. A seasonal character, however, can visit any of the other servers. The game, unfortunately, puts you back into the choose a class screen. Once again, click back. We have already created a trial character. Once you're at your select character screen, click trial once again, enter, and we will be able to play on our trial character. When you start the game, your family name will be the word adventurer and a jumble of letters. You can create a family name that your friends and guild members can recognize you by. Unlike our random trial XYXX2 name that we chose for this character that we will likely delete in the future, a family name is permanent. You can spend real money to change your family name, but for obvious reasons, I don't recommend that. Once you've chosen a family name, you can click the button check. If you choose a family name that is available, you will get a notification saying so. This is a game that's been out for 10 years. Your first choice may not be available. Once you've chosen a name that has not already been chosen, click confirm. You will receive a notice to confirm this name. Copy your family name once again. Once copied, click confirm one more time. When playing as a new character, you may see a loading screen like this, Just be patient, the game will reset. Every day logging in, you will see a news window with patch notes, events, updates. If you do not want to see this for the rest of the day, you will click Don't Show Again Today. If you try to move your mouse, however, you will see that it's controlling the camera. To gain access to your mouse, hit Control. Once you hit Control, you can click the button that says Don't Show Again Today. You can use your scroll wheel to scroll in or out. Move your camera and hit the W key to move your character to the vendor. Once you're at the vendor, you can press R to chat. Depending on the vendor, you will have different options. For now, we will click Shop. To purchase things in the shop, you can simply press right mouse button if you have the amount of silver required. Your silver on your person is listed in the bottom left of your inventory. Right click Arsha's Chest 2 to purchase, or left click then click Buy. You can hit Escape on your keyboard or left click Exit. Now that you have purchased the item, click I on your keyboard for inventory. Find the Arsha's Chest 2 that we purchased and right click the box to open it. Inside, you'll have many armors, accessories, and additional boxes. To equip gear, you can right-click it. You will see that it goes into the equipment window. When gear is better than the gear you currently have equipped, it will indicate with an up arrow in the top right corner. Right-click all of the gear to equip it. You can right-click the boxes to open them. Once you've opened your weapons from the boxes, you can equip those as well. Go ahead and right-click the 3 books given as well. Go ahead and press Escape on your keyboard and press the letter K. Pressing K will bring you to your skills window. As the notification says, you can hold shift and left click on an icon to invest the maximum skill points. Go ahead and hit close. All that means is if we scroll down to our passives, instead of left clicking on the icon once, twice, 3 times, and so on until all of these points are in, hold shift, left click, all the points are put in for you. If you've chosen a class you think you'd be interested in their Succession kit or Awakening kit, you'll click that now. Find Succession and Awakening at the very top of the screen and choose one. When you choose Awakening, for example, you'll be given a bit more information and you can click Awakening. Once you've chosen a kit, you can see in the top right it says current state to show which version you're using. Some characters, like the ranger I've selected, are very different when playing the Awakening or the Succession version of the class. If you are Awakening and you'd like to try Succession, simply select Succession. You'll be given the same window with more information, and you can click again, Succession. It will ask you to reset all of your skills. You will click yes. As a trial character, you start at level 60 and you are given a near infinite amount of skill points. Once you've chosen a spec, hold shift and left click all the available skills. While you're putting your points in, you may notice that selecting one version of the skill grays out another version of the same skill. If you select Succession, you will gain access to the prime versions of the skills. Without going into too much detail, most classes will use the prime version of the skills if available. If you select Awakening, you will see the prime version is not available. If you have accidentally selected the absolute version while choosing Succession, you can simply right-click to remove that skill and choose the prime version. As a trial character, you'll be able to spec into skills and remove the points freely. When you play a real character, you only have access to this until you're 55. Once you're 56 and above, you will have to spend real money or loyalty points in order to respec. You will see that some skills only have an absolute version. Go ahead and level into this even if you've chosen Succession. Once you've put all your skill points in, press escape again to exit this menu. Use your mouse to move your camera around W to walk around, and you can press left mouse button and right mouse button to start playing around with your character. Characters will use a large combination of keys, including Q, E, F, Shift, WASD, as well as left and right mouse button to use your entire kit. Go ahead and play around with these buttons now. You can also press K again. If you hover over the icon for these skills, you will see the key inputs required in order to use these skills. Once you played around with the character a little bit and you either know that you're somewhat interested or not at all interested in the class, go ahead and hit escape to open your menu. You can press the power button and you can go back to character selection here. Click yes. Because we still have not created a real character, the game is going to force us into the choose class menu again and again. Once again, click the back button. You can see your trial characters under the trial tab. If you'd like to create another character, click here. If you've tried out a class and you are very sure that you would not like to try it, you can click on the character and click delete character. You'll be given a notification letting you know that it takes 3 minutes to delete a trial character. Press yes. If you are given a notification that says you cannot have pearl items in your inventory, press OK. Click enter to go back into your character. Hit I to open your inventory again. Find the pearl tab here and delete the items listed here. Drag them to the trash can and press yes to delete. You can now press escape a few times, hit the power button, and go back once again to character selection. I recommend creating trial characters and obviously deleting them as you need the slots until you found a class that seems at least somewhat enjoyable. Once you have found a class that you think you'd be interested in, go ahead and hit server selection. Go ahead and pick a seasonal server. I would recommend one of the novice only servers. And for the final time, we will be back at the choose class screen. Go ahead and find that class you'd like to create. Click create on the bottom right and use the customization here to change the look of your character. If you'd like a cool look without having to spend the time to create your own customization, you can click the customization album and find what other people have done with their characters. The customizations are specific for your class, and your class by default will be chosen. You can find a customization you like and apply it by clicking apply. Once you're done customizing your character, click in the character name box, type a name, click the check to find out if it's available, and click create character in the bottom right. Do make sure that you have the season character check mark. Click yes on the notice asking you to confirm your name, and now you have successfully created your first seasonal character. One last time we'll press enter next to the character's name. On your first playthrough, you'll be prompted to choose your graphic quality, as well as if you'd like to use low power option. Unless low power consumption is an absolute requirement, I recommend turning this off. Press complete. The next prompt will ask you to proceed with a tutorial. If this is your first time playing, I would recommend pressing yes. That's all I have for this video tutorial. Enjoy playing Black Desert. If you do want more guides like this, consider getting subscribed, click like if this helped you, leave a comment if you have any further questions, or consider visiting me while I'm live streaming. I'll see you next time.